tous des envies qui...
Hello guys, welcome. It's been a second. So one thing that you should excuse for today is my raspy voice and is how I'm feeling. I'm not feeling so great. I'm just recovering. You should also excuse, that's the second thing that you should excuse, the noise coming from outside. You should blame it on my nephew who goes to school around the corner. They have a recess, so let's be kids. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about my experience in Milano. Yes, I'm one of those people who went to Milan and did not like it. Say what? What? Yes, I did not like it. I did not like it for several reasons. Milan is a great city for a city. However, it did not impress me. Yes, it did not impress me. And here are the reasons. I did not write anything down. I'm just talking from my memories. I might leave some things out, so if you have any question, leave them down below. Anyways, yes, let's talk about my experience in Milan. I went to Milan for, I believe, a week, 7 days and 6 nights. So the first thing that I did not like about Milan was the overprice of things. I felt like really they thought that they could just overprice and not look ridiculous. Like seriously, you don't have to overprice coffee that is an Italian thing and just overprice it just because you are in Milan. That was something that kind of got to me. It just was like, oh my god, like I live in Boston, I know it's expensive. The long queue, disorganization at the airport. The disorganization was out of this freaking world. I landed there after traveling for hours and hours. All you want to do is get through customs, get your luggage, get to your hotel, or get to your wherever you're going. We landed and the long queue started, and we just had to stand there for hours. And I would say I stood there for like 2 hours. And mind you, I'm not the type of person who gets off, who's hanging around to check people out. I'm like that person. As soon as we land, I unbuckle, I am grabbing my stuff and I'm out. And I'm like rushing because I know I don't want to be there waiting for people to go through customs. I want to be the first person in line. Now, some people beat me, but I wasn't even standing all the way in the back. I wasn't standing in the middle. I was somewhere kind of like close to the beginning. However, it didn't work. I waited for 2 hours. Ridiculous. So after that, I came out, okay, time to grab my luggage. And I couldn't find my luggage. And then I go and ask this guy about my luggage. He just seemed like he was annoyed by me just asking him a question like, you work here, you're pulling luggages. Where are the luggages? Where did you put my luggage if it already came out? Because I was freaking standing there for 2 hours. So maybe you put it somewhere, just let me know. He's sending me places. Like, this guy spoke English. He understood everything that I was saying, but he was just annoyed. People in Milan have this thing in them. They feel like they are grand, they are like something, and excuse my arms, they just don't want to answer. It was so freaking annoying, and I was like, dude, like, stop it, like, just tell me. And then in the end, I was just like going around just asking randomly, like, well, I found my luggage, came out, took my train took the train from the freaking airport to the hotel. My husband was staying at the West End, so I took the thing there. And guess what? The freaking taxi driver, I am new to your freaking city, I know nothing about the distance, was giving me hard time about the fact that the train station to the hotel was only about like a mile, and he was gonna get paid €6, and he wasn't pleased about it and got angry and took off without being paid the €6 because he was just pissed that he was gonna make €6. I have no words for that. Oh God. And it just felt like you had to like just do so much more just to live your life, just to be human, just get the service that you're paying for, to go out for dinner and eat. It was the same thing. And God, I freaking did not like Milan for that reason. I didn't like it. It just felt like there was nothing to do in Milan. Yes, there is a lot to do in Milan, but I feel like besides the Duomo, the Sforza, whatever I can't pronounce it, and just like around like that area in Milan, there was nothing else to do. I could be wrong, but I just did not. I wasn't impressed. Like when I went to Florence, I was like, oh, wow, Florence, Rome, wow. Milan, I was like, oh, okay. You look more like Germany. Okay, Milan, I see you doing you, Milan. Yeah, so that was my feeling about you know Milan. And there was this girl walking towards me, and as soon as she had a frown on her, like, I'm angry. As soon as she like saw me with a scarf, which was a kind of like a designer scarf, she was like, Milan people are snobs, and they don't even know that they are so snobby because they are so used to the snobby stuff. They are snobby than the snobbier. Very snobby. Le Milanese, you are very snobby. And yes, it's true. They will stare at you. Italians stare in general, but Milanese, you stare at people, looking at them, how they're dressed. You're judging them, you're quantifying them, you are putting them in a box, you are trying to figure out who they are. And it was really sad to see, and I did not appreciate people staring at me, looking at me from down on my shoes up to my head, just to make up who I was as a person. They had this snobby attitude. Okay, what's the next thing? That's not the Milanese accent. I'm just joking, okay? So the next thing that I did not like was the food. Food wasn't a big thing. I mean, yet again, I'm used to going to southern Italy where the food is amazing. Milan still served better food than they serve here in Boston in some so-called Italian restaurants. The food wasn't bad. Yet again, it was overpriced. It was very, very overpriced. It's something that I did not appreciate much, Milanese. Oh my God. Of course, there were things that I liked about Milan. So if you want to hear about them, I can make a video about them too. So this is me just ranting about Milan. This is me just ranting. The last thing that annoyed me about Milan. Milano, Milanese, uomo, uomo, Milano. Tu uomini, tu uomo. Amore, come si dice man in italiano? Uomo, sì? Ok. Uomo. Uomini. Tu sei un... I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be bad. I'm not gonna say any bad word about you. But Milanese, man. Any woman walking down the street is not available to you. Stop it. And don't think that you are irresistible. Don't think that you've got that Italian thing going and then you can just walk up to any man. I did not appreciate to be stopped every 5 minutes by some man. The age didn't matter. From here to here, you just messed up my stay. And you are really bad. You think that just being a man gives you a pass to do that? It's disgusting. It is disgusting, very disgusting. And one thing that you did that annoyed me, and you, that man, you got away. You have to be very happy you got away, because man, you don't know I do karateka. Huh. You're lucky, because this freaking guy looked about 22, 23. In the train, I was with my sister-in-law and my husband. We just left the Duomo. We're heading back to our hotel, and my sister-in-law was heading back to her place. This freaking guy just grabbed my bottom. He grabbed it. He grabbed my bottom, and he knew we were getting off, so he, oh my god, I was looking inside the train like this, like about to punch the freaking train, but I couldn't. And I'm not that violent, but I am violent sometimes. I'm gonna compose myself. You had to see my husband turn into a tomato. Poor Italiano man turned into a tomato. He didn't know what to do because the door was already closed, and then the guy was just like kind of like, you know, chuckling. I did it, so what are you gonna do? Anyways, Milano man, you could be better. You could be better if you choose to be, okay? So we're gonna stop here, because actually I feel great despite the fact that I'm recovering from the cold. So send me your questions. In the next videos, we are going to be talking about a wedding series. It's all gonna be wedding related.